Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new En-Nesyri card to review today. Sevilla striker. They have like this rotation thing between him and Luke de Jong, because Luke de Jong is actually a pretty good striker for them too. And yeah, this guy's been absolutely fantastic. I think he scored like 7 or 8 goals this month, something ridiculous, right? So we're taking a look at a card that is high, 6'2", 3-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot while being a left-footed player. He's Moroccan, right? Yeah, my boy Medibob's probably going to get this card. He's got 81 acceleration with 89 sprint speed. We could improve that a little bit as much as possible. Shooting, he's got 91 attacking positioning with 97 finishing, 87 for shot power while having 81 composure. So he has the 4-star weak foot. He's left-footed. Okay. Passing stats on the card for base card stats is a little bit low, but as a striker, it's not necessarily a huge deal. 78 short passing with 78 curve, but he has 65 vision, which is quite low, obviously. Now with dribbling will definitely present to be a problem from time to time, obviously, because of the fact that it is 76 agility while having 57 balance, while being a 6'2" player, right? What's his body type? Body type, ooh, high and average plus body type. Heading accuracy is a 99 with 88 jumping. Interesting. Winning the ball in the air is not that big of a deal this year, though. It's more like the driven crosses and then the volleys that's like the biggest one, right? Like you don't really often do regular crosses. But he is 6'2", so you know if you do get into a situation to cross the ball to him, he might be decent. Probably gonna play him next to somebody else in the striker position to see what's up with that, but we'll see the vibes. We'll see the vibes. But dribbling, he's got 93 base dribbling stats, 85 for ball control, 87 for reaction. So you do have to compensate for his dribbling when you're playing with him in game, obviously, with 81 composure. Heading actually is good. Again, jumping is decent. And then he does also have a physical presence. Cool. Let's try him out. High work rates is a strange one for sure. Let's try him out in the striker position. This actually kind of works out okay for this team. Striker position next to Felipe Anderson. Yeah. Instructions will just be balanced. We'll play off of his base characteristics with the long ball tactics set to 7 and 10. 7 and 10, En-Nesyri. 87 shot power. I wish it was like a 92. Yeah, a 92 for shot power would have definitely been very nice. But yeah, we'll see what's up with this card. We'll get into a game and see if we can pull out some nice goals with him. What's his dribbling like?
Should be magnificent. Hi, Derek. Thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start off the game really quickly.
Guys, his dribbling's not that bad. Ah, it's those push touches. It's those areas where you notice it the most. Okay. So it's the certain type of dribbles. Shot across goal? Ah, we tried that one. We tried that one. I wish his shot power was higher because it makes the most sense to give him the engine chemistry style, right? I think this is him right here, no? Ah, he moved away. Would have been a good opportunity to test out his heading, actually. Okay, so it's the specific dribbles with him where you notice the balance. That makes more sense. He makes that aggressive run right there. Works well with the long ball tactic. He is a little bit weird though. I would say his attacking AI is like far off of like the meta. I guess it's because of the high work rates that makes him move a certain way. Let's score that opportunity there. We'll definitely take that. At least he has a 4-star weak foot. 4-star weak foot's at least a little bit helpful. Hey man, there's going to be people that are Moroccan that are going to do this card. And there's going to be people that just want to have fun and use different cards. It's all good, man. Use that Sevilla kit, you know. Just enjoy yourself. Stindl's like similar situation, but you know, it's one of those cards where it's like family members that are going to do it, you know. I actually did a lob cross right there just to see what it's like to win the ball in the air with him there. A little bit of the dribbles, finesse shot. Ah, the shot power, man. The shot power would have been really helpful. Woo! He actually kind of has like a heading animation. Across it. What's happening? Okay, cool. cool. You know, I just press some buttons, they disappear. I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know, a FIFA. Am I right? Yo, that jump was kind of crazy though, man. High work rate is such a strange work rate to have in the striker position. I never... it's very rare for me to like that work rate up there. It's the way that they like go into empty space. Like sometimes they don't make those angled runs that you want. It's very like linear, you know? It's very strange. I like long ball because it kind of like tests to see if a player can be aggressive for the most part. If a player is already aggressive and you have the long ball tactic on, players like Jack Grealish are going to frickin' bullet forward. I mean, he's obviously like a generic card, guys, right? It's a card you do for sentimental value, all that fun stuff. I wish they gave him the shot power. That's like my biggest thing. He also needs the traits too, man. If he had like the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait, it would have definitely been very helpful for this card. But hey, some people like to use cards like this for sentimental value. I just don't like the high work rates. It messes with his attacking AI way too much. I need those really good angled runs, you know? High medium would definitely be nice. A card like this you use as someone that you're going to strictly cross the ball to with headers, which isn't necessarily a super effective way to score. It's more just the driven crosses. Angles himself right there. First time strike from that angle. The shot power part, man. Definitely missed that, for sure. Yeah, try to do the finesse shot there too. Finesse shot's just not a flex with him, eh? You have to get like those really high percentage strikes with him. I'm gonna force the run out of him right here. Touch, shot across goal. There we go. First time strikes they're kind of like 50-50 sometimes, you know? You have to test the waters a little bit with it. Angle to the side over there. Yeah. I wish he had like an adjustment right there where he's making that run and he's like, yeah, you know what? This run doesn't make any sense for me to make. I'm going to change it. Oh, wow. We actually got the penalty for that. Let's get it. Score a nice little penalty. Bottom left, mate. Couldn't do that against Petr Cech, though. Alright guys, so final verdict on the En-Nesyri card. So for me personally, he's obviously generic, and I think it's pretty obvious that he's going to be generic before using him in-game. He's just missing some certain things to make his card very nice, right? Like obviously having the traits would have definitely been very helpful. Shot power at a 92 or something would have been very helpful because of finishing at 97 is definitely very nice. 91 attacking positioning for him is... For me, it's kind of irrelevant. Like, I know it's always opinion-based for sure, but it's because of the high work rates. The high work rates affects it too much. It'd be a situation where it's like, you know, maybe I can use him as like a cam, but then his dribbling is not necessarily the best. Those close controlled touches when there's no pressure on him, not necessarily a huge deal. You notice the balance more once people start to apply pressure on him. So, you know, that's definitely a very noticeable thing because, guys, he's a 6'2" player, right? High and average plus body type. Base card stats for agility and balance is 76 for 57 balance. Pace is pretty low. I mean, the only way that this card would be like crazy is if this is like FIFA 14 days, you know, heading days where he has 99 heading accuracy and 88 jumping. If heading was more effective, then sure, but I wouldn't even say this is the type of card where it's like a touch and shoot type of card because his shooting would have to be substantially higher for that to work out nicely. But, you know, it's a 28k card. Obviously, for people who are Moroccan or want to do this card for fun, even if you're a Sevilla fan, there's going to be people that do it. But even for 28k, it's like, you know, what have people said about this card? 2,000 dislikes. Let's see. Who else wanted De Jong? De Jong would have been freaking crazy. I don't know. They're going to do something with De Jong in the future. They have to. They have to. Deserved. Well, for sure. He's been fantastic this month. The card itself isn't that great, though. Yeah, completely, Fede. I completely agree with that. Fede? How many comments are just twerking for De Jong? 85 ball control and 57 balance. What is he? Wow. People on Football are undefeated. The dislikes make sense because when it comes to cards like this, they have to make the physical-oriented strikers usable, right? Like they did such a good job with Higuain's card. Like they did a fantastic job with this card because he's actually so usable. Because look at this card, right? If you give him the engine chemistry style, right? He's incredibly good for an MLS striker, Argentinian striker, you know? Because look at his dribbling stats. Look at his pace. It's the unique body type too, man. Body type is such a huge influence on whether or not a card is going to respond quickly or not. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the En-Nesyri, guys. It's a generic card. You get him for sentimental value. He's not going to be like overpowered in any sense. To be honest, guys, FIFA cards don't really become overpowered. You know, I never really used a card in FIFA where I'm like, oh my god, this guy's overpowered. Like, overpowered is a really overthrown like term nowadays because the cards make sense to the stats that they have for the most part. Unless it's Varane. Varane is ridiculous because Varane's dribbling stats, it doesn't make sense for him to perform the way he does. But that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, because he can hang with Team of the Year, Van Dijk and Sergio Ramos. But hey, guys, that's the En-Nesyri review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. I'm going to try to get some future stars today. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.